A girl runs away from the mansion and ends up straight in the arms of the very man her brother warned her to stay away from. And in this episode, what Eylül says to Ateş will break your heart into pieces. This is the confrontation you've been waiting for, and trust me, nobody expected this scene to be this intense. Hello everyone, welcome back to Anatolia Drama Files. If you're new to our channel, this is your home for deep and honest reviews of the biggest Turkish dramas. We don't hide the spoilers, and we don't leave the emotions unexplained. Today, we're going to break down Arafta Season 2, Episode 12 in detail, and honestly, this could be one of the most emotionally loaded episodes of the season so far. So, let's get into it. The episode begins exactly where the tension from the previous episode left off. Eylül, still trapped in the painful memories of her past, decides to run away. She disappears from the mansion without telling anyone, and panic immediately spreads throughout the house. Ateş and Mercan set out to find Eylül. You can clearly feel the desperation in every scene. Ateş isn't simply searching for a missing girl. He's searching for the sister he finally got back after all these years, and the fear of losing her again is written all over his face. But then comes the twist that nobody expected. Hazar is the one who finds Eylül. Yes, the very same Hazar whom the entire family sees as a threat ends up being the person who brings Eylül safely back. It's a moment filled with irony, but at the same time, it creates an entirely new problem for Hazar. Ateş makes it absolutely clear that he doesn't want Hazar anywhere near his sister. No matter what Hazar has just done for Eylül, Ateş still isn't ready to trust him. But the real emotional punch of the episode comes after this. Once Eylül returns, the woman who raised her tries to gain her sympathy, but this time, Eylül refuses to stay silent. She reminds that woman of her past, the years she spent living on the streets, the hunger, the cold nights, and all those moments when there was no one there to protect her. Eylül puts all of those painful memories right in front of her. This scene isn't simply about anger. It's a reflection of years of pain, loneliness, and betrayal. And after this emotional buildup, the most powerful scene of the episode finally arrives. Ateş and Eylül finally come face to face, and they meet at the very place where Eylül's grave once stood. This is where the drama takes the emotions to another level. This time, Eylül holds nothing back. She tells Eylül that while he was living his life, she was out on the streets struggling just to survive. She had been living with the belief that her entire family was dead. Eylül tries to explain himself. He apologizes and attempts to make her understand how helpless he was. But for Eylül, an apology is no longer enough. She doesn't just want to hear Ateş say sorry. She wants him to understand the kind of life she was forced to live. She wants him to feel the pain she carried with her for all those years. And most importantly, she wants Ateş to understand that when she needed her family the most, she was completely alone. That's why the confrontation between Eylül and Ateş doesn't feel like just a reunion between a brother and sister. It feels like two people who deeply love each other finally confronting years of pain, separation, and misunderstandings. And perhaps that's exactly why this scene becomes the most heartbreaking moment of Arafta Season 2, Episode 12. On the other hand, a quiet tension continues to grow between Demet and Jamal. They both find themselves asking the same question that has been hanging in the air for several episodes now. What exactly are they to each other? But just when the atmosphere in the house starts to return to normal, everyone comes together to cook and tries to make Eylül feel that this is now her home. The episode ends with a chilling flashback. We are shown the day when the two siblings were separated from each other. Young Eylül is being forcibly taken away from her brother, and she keeps screaming and calling out for him. And then comes the line that closes the episode, hitting straight to the heart. Eylül finally learns that her family didn't abandon her by choice. Someone deliberately made sure that it happened. This episode is truly a great example of emotional pacing. The writers didn't try to rush through the reunion drama. They allowed the emotions to breathe, they allowed the pain to sink in, and perhaps that's exactly why the storyline has become so powerful. The actress playing Eylül's character also deserves a tremendous amount of credit here. Whenever she talks about the life she spent on the streets, you can feel a different kind of pain in every line she delivers. You can genuinely feel Ateş's guilt as well, slowly tearing him apart from the inside. And the Hazar twist is also very smart from a writing perspective. Until now, Hazar has been presented as a villain or a threat, but now a completely different side of his story has started to emerge. Because of this, it's becoming even harder to predict what will happen in the upcoming episodes. But overall, this was a truly powerful episode. Now the question is, did Ateş genuinely never know that Eylül was alive? Or is there someone close to the family who has been hiding the truth from everyone for all these years? What is your theory?
Make sure to share your thoughts in the comments. I want to know what you think really happened and how you see this mystery unfolding. So that's it for today, everyone. This was our detailed breakdown of Arafta Season 2, Episode 12. If this video helped you understand every important detail of the episode, make sure to hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, subscribe and turn on the notification bell as well. Because in the next episode, we may finally discover who knew that Eylül was alive all along. And trust me, you definitely don't want to miss the next breakdown. See you in the next one.